today. From Bank of America Stadium in Sharp.
Two 1-1 teams here, each looking to move over 500, and we're underway here in week 3. And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback. They'll start on the ground with Gibson. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Here's May. Steps away to his left. Open man, and right away he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Panthers. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. Opening drive fumble, and now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure. So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. First carry now for Ramondre Stevenson. And he puts his head down and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6. The rushing numbers for Stevenson from last week: 17 carries, 77 yards.
They put a lot of effort into game playing and establishing this ground game last week, and reward was a nice day rushing the ball. Helped them put a balanced offense out on the field. And that carry is an indicator that this ground game wants to be established again this week.
It'll be a Patriot first down on a pickup of 16. They'll throw with May. That's complete. Demario Douglas with it. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. Stevenson now on 1st and 10. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. To the air, May. Throw left side complete. That's Douglas. That'll give him 8 that time. And now 3rd down and 6 to go. To throw, it's May. Complete. Hunter Henry with the grab. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Stevenson is into the end zone. Touchdown, New England. The offense set to take the field here as they have the football in the final minute of this first quarter. And throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. Ramondre Stevenson, the intended receiver. And now it's 2nd down. You look at this Carolina defense. They've been very good this year against the pass, currently holding on to a top 10 ranking at number 10.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, they'd easily move into the top 5.
Start of the second quarter, and it's the Patriots in control of the football. 13 yards on his first catch. It's a 1st down as well. Gibson here running out of the gun. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Looking to throw, May. This ball tipped, and it's going to be incomplete. Fortunate maybe to get that back. It's 3rd down. Throwing here is May. He'll go underneath here to Stevenson. And he can only get this to the 42-yard line. And that is not near enough. So instead of giving them another third down, they'll decline it. Brings up 4.
Now that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
And did they keep it in? They did. They kept it in. It's down and close to the goal line at the 1-yard line.
You rarely call your punter a weapon, but he certainly...
Out of his end zone, Young. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep two eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting two hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
And Young's throw there incomplete.
There's a lot about that play you could easily see coming. Backed up in the shadow of their own goal line, you know they're going to face pressure.
He's lucky his arm was going forward. It was close, but it was going forward.
Yeah, it could have been a safety or even given up a defensive touchdown.
Young from his end zone on third down. And he comes back with one complete. And they're going to get this all the way out past the 20. 21 yards there on third down. Now they can breathe a little easier, some room to operate as they've got it 1st and 10 now out past the 20. And he'll be taken down right around the 27. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. Now 2nd and 5. To throw, Young. That's taken in. It's Xavier Legette. First target, first catch, and a first down. A give up the middle, Hubbard. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Give him 10 there, good enough for a Panther first down. Right back to Hubbard. And he's across the 45. It'll be second down.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defense in front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
What a methodical drive this is turning out to be. That time 9 yards, and the sticks move again. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's second down. From the shotgun, it's Young. Looking underneath and finding Hubbard. That'll go for a gain of 7. And it makes it 3rd down and 2 yards to go.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
That throw by Young incomplete. Fine work by the Patriot D there, and it's 4th down.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
They'll run for it. It's Hubbard. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. Well, they deemed it 4-down territory, and they got 4 yards to pick up the first. On play action, Young under pressure, and he will go down. Sack back at the 38. Keon White got in there for the sack. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Young. incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down. Tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains. Got a man, that's Leggett. And they will rally and stop him short of the first down. They get him to the ground at the 26. It would be a very makeable field goal try from here, but instead they're going to go for it. Now Young. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. It's Kyler Duggar who picks it. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Patriot defense has a touchdown. So they go on fourth down. Not only do they not get it, it turns into 6 points the other way. Disastrous.
And many people think you should just go ahead and knock it down in that situation. Turn it over for the offense. But I had a defensive coordinator recently tell me, we see that as a passive play. We don't do that anymore. We want the ball in our hands, and we want to head the other way.
It's probably also instinct a lot of times. If you see a lot of green grass ahead of you, go ahead and grab it.
It's the exact right play to do. That's knowing when to break the rules and when to make a play that maybe you hadn't been taught.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive. And they need them right now because they're trying. And that's caught inside the 35. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Young now. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Here is Young. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Bryce Young, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Panthers are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point right down the middle. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. They were trying to create some space to run. They created the penalty.
And you work on it so much. You work on it so hard. But it's tough to simulate game speed in practice. That often runs you into a penalty.
Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. Throwing now, May on first down. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's second down. They'll set up a throw. Flush to his right. Open man, the tight end, Henry. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. Now May on first down. To the right side and intercepted. Picked off by J.C. Horn. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Young. This ball tipped, and it's going to be incomplete. Fortunate maybe to get that back. It's third down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Young on third down. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's going to be taken down at the 39, clearly short of the first by a few yards. So we've hit a look around the NFL. We'll have to wait for postgame because we are moving right through halftime and on to the third quarter. So this offense will head back out there, already in excellent field position thanks to the interception. On play action, May under a heavy rush, and down he goes. DJ Wadham got off his spot quickly and got to the quarterback. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Being chased out left. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up third down. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. Third quarter action. This offense will have a 1st and 10 as they get set for the next drive. The drive starts with a carry by Stevenson. That's to about the 28. 2nd down coming up.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Stevenson. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. 17 yards there for the Patriots as they've got themselves a 1st down. They'll send a receiver here in motion right. Running left is Stevenson. And he's across the 45. It'll be 2nd down. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. 3rd down and 1. They'll try and run for the first with Stevenson. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive alive. They'll set up to throw. Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's 2nd down. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. And he's going to be brought down inside the 45 at the 43. Play number 9 on the drive coming up, and they need 9 yards on 3rd down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Dancing to his left. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now back to throw. He finds Douglas complete. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Final minute now of the 3rd quarter. On 2nd down, it's Stevenson. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down. Again, it's Stevenson. Trying to turn the corner, but he's going to be stopped right near the line of scrimmage. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play, so we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Flushed out right. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. Here's Stevenson. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. 42 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
That's a great run right there on first down. Didn't quite get into the end zone, but now you've set yourself up for at least 2, maybe 3 more shots from close range.
And he is in. Touchdown, New England. Ramondre Stevenson. Late stages of the game here in the fourth quarter as this offense takes over 1st and 10. Up the middle, here's Stevenson. He takes this for about 6 down inside the 40.
Good push from the offensive line, and they've done well so far to build this lead. Now, they've got to get things to the finish line, and that's a solid pickup there to begin the drive.
On a nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. That goes as a gain of 11 and a Patriot first down. From the shotgun, May with it. Buying time to his left. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. 2nd down and a little more than a yard here. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. And this will probably be the final play before the 2-minute warning. On 1st and 10, it's May. Throw left side complete. That's Douglas. And the Patriots are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. So the Patriots with a football as we get you reset. They've got it 1st and goal in a game that appears to have already been decided. And they take a knee. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. Back at the 5-yard line now, 2nd and goal. That one looks like he'll throw here. Out to his left. Over to Hooper on the sideline. They get only a yard there. Now it's 3rd and goal. From the gun, it's May. And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. A great effort there. So this offense will head back out there already in excellent field position thanks to the interception. The defense can stop it twice more as they take a knee here. The defense can stop it twice more as they take a knee here. The defense can stop it twice more as they take a knee here. This was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second half, that offense kind of kicked things into another gear.